Hello, it's Rapid Regeneration. I'm David Escamilla. I'm not a doctor, not a medical professional. I'm not giving any medical advice or making any claims about diseases. I am a regenerative detoxification specialist from the International School of Regenerative Detoxification. This is brought to you by rapidregeneration.com. I'm on a mission to help people do what I did, which is solve the cause of a health problem. I was really suffering. I was having horrible symptoms, and basically I completely recovered. All my symptoms went away. I went back to feeling just like my old self. In fact, I now have more energy than I even used to before I got terribly, terribly ill for years. So that's my mission that I'm on. My mission is to help you do that. I don't know if you believe that that's possible or not. Maybe you've given up hope, or maybe you have a tiny bit of hope left. When I was in the depths of my sickness, I had 99%. I thought, there's no way I'll ever solve these problems. I'm just gonna be like this for life. The rest of my life, it's just gonna be a nightmare. 99%, I thought that. I had 1% left. Kernel of hope that was left. So I don't know about you. I don't know what your mindset is and your level of optimism about actually fixing your problems. I don't know if you believe anything I'm saying. If you just think, it sounds too good to be true, it's not going to work for me, or whatever. So, by the way, that's one of the requirements to solve a health problem, is that you need to believe in the possibility. Okay, you don't need to necessarily believe that it's going to happen. Like, I'm not saying just drink the Kool-Aid and buy into this 100%. That would be silly to do that. What I'm saying is that you need to at least believe in the possibility that it can happen. And at least 1% possibility that maybe your problems can be solved. That's one. However, I'm growing desperate. So, yes. So, that's the thing. And by the way, it really shouldn't be that, or it shouldn't take that much discipline. Um, so, to do some of these cleanses and stuff like that, it really shouldn't take that much discipline. Um, and to cut out the worst type of foods and just make easy substitutions. I don't know why she was saying like that. Maybe what she was saying is, I don't I don't have the commitment to do that. And in fact, what she ended up doing was going into the medical community and getting this procedure done. And you know, she really was desperate, and still is, and she's suffering actually, and basically every single day she's being negatively affected by these problems, and this is really sad. I mean, it really pains me, and this frustrates me to all hell when I see this. And basically, this fuels my mission of documenting the information that's in rapid regeneration of how to solve the cause of a health problem, so that people who are ready can take these findings and they can run with it. Because people that make changes do so for one of two reasons: either inspiration or desperation. And 90% of people aren't doing it because of inspiration, they're doing it because of desperation. So, you know, I really don't know if my friend was desperate enough. I was desperate enough. I was willing to commit because I was in such a bad place and I was so desperate. But the problem is that if she's not desperate enough now, I hate to say this, but maybe she will be, because a lot of these health problems are a one-way street. It's going in one direction downhill, and basically things, a lot of times they continue to degenerate and get worse over time. And I've seen a lot of dear souls that have gone down this whole downward spiral all the way to the end. And it's very, very sad. It makes me shudder and it makes me crazy. And you know, there's an exit ramp. There is an exit ramp off of this road, the road to hell. I mean, not like Catholic hell, but I mean like physical hell, where you're just suffering and in pain. And there's an exit ramp that can be accessed, you know, and so basically that's the whole mission of Rapid Regeneration. Is I was so blessed and grateful to come across this information. There were individuals who wanted to help me and mentor me virtually, and put out their books and their lectures and spread the word, and that gave me such hope in humanity. And I healed myself, and now I just want to make sure that everybody knows about this information. Not everybody's going to be ready for it, or not everyone's going to want to try it. Like my friend didn't. But it's my obligation, and it's all of our obligation, if you know about a good solution, to make sure people at least know about it, and then at least people have this as an option, and they can use their own free will to decide whether they want to make the change or not. So if you're listening to this, please consider yourself blessed, grateful, lucky, no matter how bad the problems that you're dealing with are. Because there's people that are living on an island with the same problems, and they've just never come across this information. They haven't found it. Or maybe the internet is censored in their country, and they can't get to this. So consider yourself lucky, and excuse me. And basically, in a nutshell, how to solve the cause of a health problem is you simply get your body into peak ideal fighting shape. So if your body is cleared out of all toxins, acids, mucus, harmful chemicals, and parasites, and it's put into a state of balanced alkaline chemistry, and also the mind that's interconnected with the body stays in a positive state, and also the surrounding environment is relatively clean and positive, these are the conditions needed for solving the cause of a health problem. That's it. I'm going to say it again, because this is the whole program. This is the whole enchilada. You could skip all the rest of the information in Rapid Regeneration, as long as you know what to do with this premise. But if your body is cleared out of all toxins, acids, mucus, parasites, harmful chemicals, and your body is in a state of alkaline, balanced chemistry, and also your mind is positive, and also your environment is positive and clean, then these are the conditions that are needed for the cause of a health problem to be solved. Now, I know that seems like that's asking for a lot. Okay, you need a, so, yeah, I mean, but, because, yeah, you need to clean out the body, you need to make sure the mind's positive, you need to make sure the environment's positive and clean. I mean, it's simple, but it's not necessarily going to be easy. But that is how it works. I mean, basically, a health problem is just the body being out of balance in some way. And if you can create these conditions for yourself, the body can put itself back into balance. This is referred to as a self-healing process. Just like we all know that if you get a cut on your skin, the skin will heal itself. It will alkalize and regenerate. Much as a plant will regrow itself, so too does the body's DNA have the intelligence to regenerate itself. And for some reason, especially in Western culture, we've disregarded or we've forgotten or denied the supreme intelligence of our own DNA and the power of our body to rebalance itself. There's so many natural phenomena that are so powerful, miraculous. You have birds and butterflies that can fly thousands of miles and navigate precisely with no GPS. Fish that swim hundreds of miles upstream to mate. How about an animal's natural instinct to fly or walk or run just days after birth? Or how about plants that just proliferate in spite of great adversity? And so nature is simply amazing and will balance itself and will thrive and will work to survive if you just get out of its own way. So yes, that's the premise, to the degree that the body is free of obstructions, negative energy, and harmful chemistry, is to the degree to which the body can really fully heal itself. So it's not a black and white thing. You don't have to be completely cleaned out like a monk or something like that. It's a spectrum. And you can take half measures and you can follow half of the information in rapid regeneration, and you actually probably will still see some amazing results. But if you follow more, then you'll see more amazing results, and so on and so forth. In the early days, it took me a few years to transition what I was eating, because I was still just so hooked on these harmful foods I was eating, and my appetite was just voracious and everything like that. My discipline was out, and so during this time, I still experienced some amazing results, just doing it this way with half measures. But I will say the most dramatic results did happen when I really went all in, and it was almost 100% committed. That's when amazing, magical, miraculous transformations happened that were even more powerful. So that's it. You don't need to believe 100%. You don't need to drink the Kool-Aid, like believing in the outcome of something's going to happen. But you need to believe in the possibility. This is part of having a positive mind. You need to believe there's at least a 1% chance possibility that your health problem can be solved. This is like the seed of hope that can sprout into the most amazing blossom as you experience this for yourself. So that's it. Now we've covered it already, how to do some of the stuff, total body cleansing, and making some changes to the diet. You can go to rapidregeneration.com /total body cleanse. those are the early episodes talking about that. You can make healthier changes to what you're eating, and there's some more amazing things you can do, strategies that we're going to talk about. But it's important to understand at a high level, what is the nature of a health problem, where does it come from, and how that can be solved. So the most important thing is to get started and just give it a try. You don't have to go cold turkey. You don't have to go from black to white overnight. Just keep learning. What you're doing right now is amazing. The fact that you're educating yourself how this stuff works. Now take some action. Do something today to start reducing the amount of acidic chemistry that you're putting in your body. And you'll be amazed at the results. So I hope that you're gonna be as amazed as I was to solve the cause of a health problem. You should have that goal to completely solve that. And we're going to talk about more next. It's going to be very important. We're going to talk about the approach of how to solve that, and then the chemistry, the system that's going to need to cleaned out, the lymphatic system to do that, the body's chemistry, which is going to need to be fixed to do that, and so much more coming up. So it's amazing if you're learning this stuff. I hope it's not boring. These are truly the secrets of the ages, the keys to unlock the universe. I don't think I'm over exaggerating that. I mean, this is really how everything works in terms of transforming yourself and basically controlling the elements of this universe, controlling chemistry and physics, and making the life that you want. Pretty amazing stuff. So again, the website where I try to put together as many resources as I can to help you is rapidregeneration.com. Keep going, and we'll see you on the next segment. Bye for now.
For more information, please follow at Rapid Regeneration or visit rapidregeneration.com.